Welcome everybody to back to Sonic 4 Episode 1. So
Casino Street.
Yeah, totally not Casino Night Zone.
No.
Like literally, that's just how...
Hey, it's even got the flashing lights. Oh, you know, this is basically Casino Night Zone HD. Well, SD or well, whatever. Well, I guess it was HD at the time.
That's just how much care. That's just how much care they thought. They couldn't even bother trying to create new levels for this game.
I'd still rather them, if they were going to rehash everything, I'd still rather them use this than the beta version of this level from Sonic 2.
Hey, you know, now that I think about it, wouldn't it have been better if, like, Sega had just done something like an HD remake of the Sonic trilogy? Why not do that instead? I mean, this might as well be that. I mean,
well, it's because Taxman was the one in charge of that, basically, with CD and 1 and 2.
Like Pedro said, this is literally a paid-for fan hack.
I'm talking about nowadays, I mean, no. I'm not talking about nowadays. I mean, I'm talking about back then. Like, well, instead of making
back then, Taxman was already at work remastering Sonic CD, or remaking it rather, because it's technically a remake.
I was talking about the trilogy, though. I mean, why not give us like an HD remake, like this? Like, this is literally Casino Night Zone HD when you think about it. I mean, why not just do an HD remake?
Because
I don't you think that would have made more money?
Because they knew the critics would praise this to no end as long as it's if they did this. You know, because
I'm kind of sad that critics find Sonic 4 Episode 2 to be the less creative of the two of these games. It's like, seriously.
Sonic 4 Episode 1...
I think those critics are high. I've never heard them say that.
The problem is that Sonic 4 Episode 1 came at a time when basically there were no good Sonic games around, according to critics and shit. But by the time Episode 2 came out, it was after Colors and Generations, so by that point, critics were actually more judgmental towards Episode 1 was literally the game to shut up the whiners. Whereas Episode 2 was them trying to... Okay, Episode 1 actually... Okay, here's one of the cards. This was actually the new act that was made specifically for the console versions.
I kind of like this act. It's the one with the cards, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Oh yeah, we should probably also mention this. Yeah, one of the things about Sonic 4 Episode 1, and a bit in Episode 2, but more so in Episode 1, is that each of the levels have different gimmicks to them. Like in this one, you got the cards, and in the last one, you had, like, the springs, you know, like, the launchers, which I will admit is actually a neat idea, having unique gimmicks from each backpack. Okay. And in some instances, it actually did work.
Indeed.
So what's your favorite gimmick in Sonic 4 Episode 1, Pedro?
None whatsoever. I don't really like this game. I don't really have a favorite.
Hey, neither do I.
Like I said, I played it a couple of times and I never went back to it again.
Like, the thing is... okay, I'm playing this game on the PS3. I've heard from people that apparently the Xbox 360 version has a problem where Sonic's model apparently is shinier in the 360 version. In fact, I'm gonna see if I can get the screenshots comparison thingies. So I guess I'm playing the better console version. However, I'm going to be playing. I'm going to be showing off at least the Wii beta after we're done with this. So there's that.
Nice. Guess we leave no stone unturned.
Nope, might as well, since I actually have the ability to do so.
Plus, this is a short game anyway.
Yeah. I mean, for all my qualms, I guess Sonic 4 Episode... Yes, even Episode 1 is overall harmless. Yeah, it's lazy. You know what? However, I will admit it's one of the few times where they actually do listen to feedback. Well, granted, they seem to be doing that now more nowadays, but back then, them listening to feedback was kind of rare.
Well, hopefully they paid close attention to the feedback when Fire and Ice is called into question.
Yeah, I really hope so. Because honestly, I think Fire and Ice has a shot if they actually just do the whole speed thing better. And there you go. Oh, did you?
Oh.
Oh, I like how they have the same sound effect for death.
Yeah. Let me just quickly... Yeah, okay, I guess this is probably the best screenshot I can... it would be much better to just watch the video, but who cares? Okay, here it is. Basically, you'll notice that the 360's model is actually shinier than the others.
This should be interesting.
Wow, quite a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it is.
I guess when they made the 360 port, they were feeling kind of like they were feeling quite heroic. If I make myself understood.
They're blinded by light.
No. They took the rendering graphics engine from Sonic Heroes in Shadow.
Heck,
Or even worse, the
Adventure. Well, at least one of the versions of Adventure.
DX, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's one other thing that I don't like about DX. Yeah, DX has more content, but I'll just quote what Joni said in his review. The original Dreamcast version made the characters mesh a lot better with their environments, whereas in Sonic Adventure DX, they look so shiny, they look plasticky. Yeah.
I never really got that out of DX, but then again, it may have been a while.
Anyway,
That said, I prefer DX. Not just for the content, but I actually do it the way the characters actually look, shininess aside.
but that's like my problem though, the shininess. Alright.
Sonic made it through Act 2!
You gonna show any of the special stages?
What? Yeah, I'm gonna show special stages in their own port.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Alright,
yeah!
welcome to the Sonic 4 Episode 1 beta. In the original beta, there's no world map image. There's just a menu. So yeah.
That's one weird thing. Why for the beta would they include the whole level select there? Like, they got all the levels. I mean...
No. The game... No, it's because I've already completed the game. Like, the game starts out without a level select thing. It's just that I've already completed the beta, so I can select all the levels.
Oh, I get that. But what I'm saying is, like, I mean, I'm sort of astonished, like, well, the beta has all the levels accessible within it. Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, it's like, well, you think that a beta would, you know, not have all the levels in the game there?
I don't know, Joe.
Or was the beta not meant to even...
By the way...
It's harmless, really, I think.
By the way, a little trivia. Apparently, this beta is actually really, even in terms of output, this game is in beta form because there's a problem when you're trying to record the beta on the Wii that creates that annoying green signal at the bottom. That's not my problem. I can record Wii games just fine. The problem is that the video output on this game is basically bugged. Granted, it's a beta, so I don't really have room to complain there. The final Wii version doesn't have this problem, so I guess there's no real point in complaining. There's no real point in complaining, I guess. So yeah, this act is exclusive to either the console betas or, of course, the mobile versions. Basically, I'm stuck here until I gain 100,000 points. I'm not even kidding. That's literally what this.
We could be out of here quickly, right?
That's literally what this. That's literally what this level is.
No?
Just you're stuck here until you earned 100,000 points.
You know,
This feels like it should be a mini game.
There's not even much to do here. I mean, if you're gonna trap me here for that long, why not give me a bigger board to play with? But nope, it's just this small array of stuff which only gives you 10 points.
Wow.
10 points. Don't worry, I'm sure our players won't go mad from doing this over and over again.
Who thought this was a good idea?
Dimps.
Well, if I can give them credit, they at least took it out of the console version. Know why they kept it in the Android version to torment us. I have no idea.
I'm guessing it's because they thought it would be more fun since you're using touch controls.
True. Oh, now I get why they did it. It's because Android games at the time were more time wasters. Well, of course, what better way to waste your time than with this? By the way, do you lose all your rings if you get the Eggman symbol still in this?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Can you imagine being nearly at 100,000 only to get the Eggman symbols and lose all your rings?
That doesn't matter though. It's points. It's the points that matter, not the rings.
Oh, never mind. I was a bit confused there.
Oh, yeah, the rings don't give points. They're just, there for getting extra lives and shit.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay. Because, there's some games where rings actually do give points, but yeah, I was mistaken. My bad. Well, hey, at least we're almost out.
Yeah.
I think.
We're almost there.
Could have been worse, although it is.
Oh,
still
don't
great.
worry, Jova. It will be worse on the next part because next part we'll be showing off the minecart.
Still 4 pieces to do.
Yeah, the minecart, the infamous minecart level. Like seriously, people who tend to get sick easily should not play that level. Like seriously. Though I'll admit it's still better than the special stages in Lost World for DS.
Oh yeah, Pedro. Are you gonna show us what a Lost World stage is like when you handle Lost World preview?
I will be showing some bit of stage 1, but fuck it all for the rest, honestly, because there's no way I can properly record the game the way they want me to play it.
Amen to that.
Oh god, can you?
I believe it or not, everybody. I actually haven't gotten supersonic on that game because I can't pass Special Stage 7. Because it's either two things: the Special Stage is bullshit, and 2, I start to get dizzy before I can even finish it.
I mean, seriously, why on Special Stage 7 do they give you the least amount of time when that's the toughest one? It's like, pick one or the other. Either make it the toughest, or give us the shortest amount of time. Don't do both. Especially when they lay all the things that can utterly sink you down, with your ring count.
It's interesting because when it comes to dimps, they've been rehashing the half-pipe special stage over and over so many times that people have started going, oh my god, that half-pipe structure again? Jesus. Bring back Blue Sphere. We haven't seen Blue Sphere since Sonic 3, or even better, something different. But then they made Lost World for the S. Okay.
Oh, Goody, the barrels are back. Sorry.
Yes, they're back. But don't worry, Tio, we can handle them this time. And I won't have a breakdown like I did originally.
I don't understand why anyone ever had a problem with them.
I have a problem because
that
stupid barrel in Sonic 3 is a whoever thought that was a good idea should be fired. Like seriously, because why would you, the problem is that, yes, I know all you have to do is press up and down constantly, but how the hell am I supposed to know that?
Even worse is the fact that some of them aren't even consistent. It's like some barrels actually don't control like that. Some you have to jump up and down on.
I mean,
and then basically the fact that it can waste your time as well, and the time limit in that zone is not the most
for me,
friendly.
it's like if you can't press left or right, what other option do you have?
Well, see,
up and down.
But that's the thing,
I think
Shiroi.
the problem, Shiroi, is like, well, most of the barrels at the beginning are able to be, moved by just jumping down on them.
Yeah, the problem is, Shiroi, the game never indicates that we can move the barrels by pressing up and down. When it comes to the rest of the level, you just jump on them. And I'm guessing the main reason why people hate that stage is because, people have been going, okay, maybe I just have to keep jumping on it constantly until it lowers enough. Because it actually is possible to do it that way. It's just really, really fucking hard. As a kid, I never thought that was the way, because what reasons do I have to think that? Like, it's one of those cases. It's one of those cases where the designers forgot that they're not going to be the only ones playing the game. It's one of those things. It's one of those things where you have to be part of the game's development to know in advance how to pass that stage the first time.
Oh, Pedro and Shiroi, I point you no farther than our original run of Sonic 3 and Knuckles when I did Carnival Night Zone. Oh, I think I showcased why people hate Carnival Night Zone Act 2 very well. Dio was there.
I can understand why that would be a problem, but I personally never had a problem.
Yeah.
My problem is the lack of feedback. That's pretty much the problem. Like Miyamoto said once, games should be smart enough to teach the player how the mechanics work, and that wasn't explained to us at all, conveyed in any way whatsoever.
Believe it or not, the barrel problem was so bad that back in the day there was a hotline for, asking for hints on games, and with Sega's, basically...
That's a bit much. I'm sorry, that's a little much.
I hate...
What's a little much? Oh, that. Yeah, that def was kind of BS.
It was.
But, yeah. I don't needless to say, it's Carnival Night Zone Act 2 as a whole that gets my goat as opposed to just the barrel. I swear that zone is made purposely to basically say, oh, you think you can go fast? You think you can go fast? Well, too bad, sucker!
That reminds me, I still have to get around to...
This state's so riveting.
That reminds me, I still have to... Yeah, this is so riveting, right? That reminds me, I still have to get... Though I'll still take this over Sherry Crystal. Sherry Crystal still stands as one of the most boring Sonic games ever made.
Even I agree with that now after I've played the whole thing.
Yeah.
Ugh, God. Like, it's... For as much as shit as I like to give that game, this game, at least the game is not padded out to hell. Because the Shattered Crystal can literally be completed under 2 hours. I'm not even kidding. The 70% of your playing time in Shattered Crystal is just gonna be playing the same levels over and over. I assure you. Like, but we'll get to that when we get to that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, this level is fucking boring. Ugh.
Yeah, in the meantime, can you explain me, probably already asked, but can you explain why now Sonic has the homing attack?
Because I guess
he learned it.
Yeah, because it's modern
Basically,
Sonic.
He learned it from his modern self back in Generations.
I guess.
Yeah. Well, that actually did happen. Basically, Sonic taught his younger self the homing attack.
Yeah, he also blatantly lied to him, saying that his future was gonna be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, he should have said it like this. Hey Sonic, your future's gonna be great, but there's gonna be a few really big rocks on the road as well.
Life isn't easy, kid.
Yeah. It's like, you'll get your happiness, but god dang, will you have to earn it.
Just stay away from them humans, okay?
Or better yet, humans are okay, except for that one redhead with Oompa Loompa legs. And we're finally done with Act 3. Hurrah!
God, I hate this act so much. It's so fucking boring.
Yeah, and sort of sad, because I thought the last act was actually kind of fun with the cards, and really fast-paced, and now all of a sudden they slow us down with the cannon.
Oh, just wait till we get to White Park Act 3. Oh.
I know about that act. However, I actually, White Park is not so much as bad for me, but I'll explain when we get there. For now, let's deal with the dancing clown again.
Poor Eggman.
That's
Ow.
dickish.
Oh.
It's
Okay,
like,
I'll give Eggman props. He is quite a dick in this game.
wow, this boss battle is incredibly hard, isn't it, guys?
It would have been harder if he hadn't had
It could have been harder. It could have been a bit challenging if he put spikes on the ceiling too, but
Or if he didn't have the homing attack.
Yeah. Oh!
well, now he has the screw attack from Metroid.
Yeah.
And there we go.
He'll be okay. He survived worse explosions.
Anyway, yeah, we're done with Casino. I mean, Street Zone.
It is Casino Street Zone, Pedro.
Yeah, sure. Give it a different name. Totally different zone.
Honestly, why not? You could have literally called it Casino Night Zone HD. At least then fans wouldn't be so much mad at you for trying to hide your intentions.
Neo Casino Night.
Yeah. Oh wait, no. I think we already have a Neo Casino.
No, we
Night.
have a Neo Green Hill.
No,
yeah.
We don't have a Neo Casino Night. I think we have it in Sonic Pocket Adventure, but I'm not entirely sure.
Oh yeah, maybe. Let me look it up. But we'll
see you for the next part.